Happy International Women's Day in arrears. It has already passed as of the time I'm making this video, okay? But happy International Women's Day. And this is ZESTA Herbal Soap Skincare and Lifestyle. You're welcome to our channel. Today I'm still going to answer some questions. I'm going to answer three questions, even though I was asked four questions, which I promised them I'm going to answer, but I'm going to answer three today. I'll give you the reason why I'm not answering the fourth one now. I might later on. So the first question I'm going to answer is a question that was asked to me on my TikTok channel, okay? And she asked me that what are the type of sugars used in soap making? What are the type of sugars we can use in soap making? Okay, and what are the functions of those sugars? Then the second question that was asked to me on my YouTube channel is she wants to produce soda soap. I don't know whether it's a she or a he. Wants to produce soda soap that is like Azuma Blues. Okay, this is our traditional local soap. She wants to produce the soap. Okay, what are the ingredients and the measurements she should use? Okay, then the third one is how can I make my fragrance stay longer in my soap? How can I make my fragrance stick more to my handmade soap? So these are the issues we are going to trash today, okay? And then the fourth one is how to produce Texapon. They are asking that one. I was asked privately in my WhatsApp, okay, that please do I know how to produce Texapon? So that these are the things we are going to handle today. So let's start from the first one. Okay. Meanwhile, if you're just coming across our channel for the first time, this is ZESTA Herbal Soap Skincare and Lifestyle. You can do well to subscribe to our channel. You are very, very welcome. If you're an old subscriber, welcome. Thank you for staying with us. Okay. Thank you very much. So let's go into the video proper. Meanwhile, if you have not registered for our class, what are you waiting for? We have 6 courses. We have more than 6 courses, but for now, we are teaching 6 courses. Not only bar soap, because as a soap maker, you always have people that will ask you for other things, not only your soap. Maybe you make soap for somebody and the person like it. The person might come, oh, my child has some rashes. Oh, my child have a little bit of this came out. Can you make something that will clear it? You will now have to start learning how to make creams. You might now have to start learning how to make add some extra ingredients to your products, not only soaps, but maybe creams, maybe salts, maybe butters, maybe body scrubs. Okay, somebody might come, I want to lighten naturally. All these things, somebody will come, okay, I have a child, I have a baby, I need you to make a product for me. Would you tell the person to go after the person that entered your shop? No, you should always be ready. Okay, so we have 6 courses all in all, and honestly, we have one of the cheapest. All 6 courses is 12,000 naira, making each course 2,000 naira, including our soap making. Okay, we have detergent class, we have soap making class, we have cream making class, we have pro mixing class, and our pro mixing covers any kind of pro mixing because it is formulation we are giving you. Be it your body scrub, be it your lightening oil, be it your cream, be it your base soap, any pro mixing, either for kids or for adults. And mind, when I say pro mixing, I don't mean lightning. Okay, it just means adding extra already made products to your own product. Okay, we have safe skin lightening, we have kiddies class. You can join all these classes. Okay, so now let me continue. Okay, so now we are going to start with the first one. Let me list out the questions again. The first one is what are the type of sugars used in soap making and what are their functions? The second one is how can I make Azuma Blues soap for profit? The third one is how can I make my fragrance fix? The fourth one is how can I make Texapon myself at home? So I start with the first one. I'll try to make this video as short as possible, okay, so that we don't spend too much time here. Okay, the first one is what are the kind of sugars we use in our soap making? It's simple, guys. Any kind of sugar. The sugar we use, I would say any kind of sugar. No, not any kind of sugar. The sugar we use at home, you can use it for your soap making. You can use the white sugar, you can use the brown sugar, okay? You can use sorbitol. But these all give you different outcomes. If you use the white sugar, especially if you want to make a completely white soap, it will be white transparent soap, it will be better you use the white sugar. Okay, but if you use that white sugar in hot water, very hot water, or you warm it too long, it will get brown, it will get caramelized, so you end up getting a brown soap, a brownish looking soap, or a brownish color tinted to your color, a brownish tint to your color. Let's say it's a yellow color you want, you have a yellow tint. If it is a blue color you want, you have a brownish. So if it is a yellow color, you have a brownish tint. If it is a blue color, you have a brownish tint. Okay, so that is what happens when you use your white sugar, but you use water that is too hot to melt it, or you boil it too long on fire. That is especially when you're making transparent soap. Okay, then in the case you're not using transparency, you're not making transparent soap, you can use your sugar to add to smoothness, to add to transparency, and also to make your soap bubble, to give bubbles to your soap. It reduces the amount of surfactant you have to use in your soap, and especially if you want to make a natural based soap without surfactants in it, this is a very nice option. Now you can also use your brown sugar, as I said, especially if you're trying to make brown laundry soap. You don't want to spend too much on caramelizing your sugar. Already the brown color of the sugar will be transferred to your oil, giving you that brownish color we all love in our laundry soap. And of course, it will still give you the same properties that the white soap will give, which is giving you smoothness, clarity, and bubbleness, bubbly sorts. Okay, reducing the use of surfactants. Then what of sorbitol? Sorbitol is one of the best if you want transparent soap that is crystal clear. But remember, it is not only your sugars that affect the end product of your transparent soap. The kind of oil you use also affect it. The best so far for you to get clear soap is coconut oil, because it's coconut oil that can look very white. Okay, if you use olive oil, true olive oil has a greenish tinge into it. If you use PKO, PKO has a brownish tinge to it. If you use palm oil already has an orange color to it. Okay, even when you bleach it, it has a color to it. So but if you want clear white, you have to use coconut oil, and it will be good to replace your sugar with sorbitol. If you're not using sorbitol, you use white sugar. Okay, so that answers the first question. Okay, I can't say all and everything, but I'll just say the one I can say now. Then next to the second question, how do you make Azuma blues? I've answered this question several times, and people still keep on asking me. And why this question keep repeating itself is because of the high cost of production for soap in Nigeria, especially we that are making handmade soap. We are really facing a lot of challenges because of high cost of chemicals, high cost of oils, which these are the main ingredients in making soap. Okay, so because of that, a lot of people have gone back to the traditional way of making soap. A lot of people are now buying more of the soda soap, okay, because it is relatively cheaper and it will still do the same thing that your normal bar soap would. In short, it is one of the best ways of making soap because it doesn't have so much of those chemicals we add to our soap, okay. But even now, making it the natural, the normal way at times to make it and get profit is not easy. So one of the things you can do is to add fillers, okay. So now I'm going to give you a simple recipe and then list out some fillers for you that you can add to your soda soap. For this soda soap, let's say for example you have 3 liters of oil. I'm going to use palm oil as an example, but you can actually mix palm oil and maybe PKO, maybe 2 liters of palm oil and 1 liter of PKO. But I'm going to give an example with 3 liters of palm oil because the person asked me with profitability in mind, and also because palm oil is one of the cheapest oils we have, especially here in Nigeria. Okay, so now if she's using palm oil, 3 liters of palm oil, you will need to use caustic, about 533 grams of your caustic. You dissolve it in 1244 mils of water. That is 1 liter and then 244 mils. If we round it up to the nearest whole number, it will be 1 liter 250 mils. right? Then for your soda, caustic soda, it is like half kg with 33 grams on it. That is what you will need for that your 3 liters of PKO. Okay, sorry, for that your 3 liters of palm oil. So how would you make your soap? I have several videos on how you can make it, but you make it the normal way. You soak your caustic soda in your water, you allow it to cool, you mix it with your oil, and then you form your soap. When it's traced, you've got your soap. But there are some extra things you can add to it. You can add soda ash. This soda ash, either dense or light, will do, but it's advisable you use dense for soap making. Okay, you use the soda ash dense, you can put the same amount just as your caustic soda, you can use, or you can use half of it. Okay, that's about 200 and 215 or maybe 220 grams of soda ash, okay, in about 1 liter, or in about 1 liter 200 mils of water, okay, or 1 liter 150 mils of water. That will do. Okay, let's just leave it 1 liter 200 mils of water. You mix it and then you add that soap. Then another thing, you mix it in. Then another thing you can add also will be your calcium or your kaolin. If you don't have calcium, you can use either your kaolin or your calcium. You mix it in. Make sure you mix it in so that your calcium doesn't go down and settle to the bottom of your vessel. Mix it in properly and then pour it into your cups, okay, or into whatever mold it is you're using. If you want to roll it into balls, you can roll it into balls. Rolling it into balls is just what gives you your Azuma blues. Is it not so? So quickly to the third question, because I don't, this video is getting too long enough for me. Okay, the third question is, how do you fix your fragrance to your soap? It's simple. You can fix your fragrance in titanium dioxide. You can fix it in kaolin. You can fix it in calcium carbonate, okay, before adding it to your soap. Another way you can do it is to prepare your soap, your base soap, okay. Then the next day, after everything has saponification has taken place, you remelt your soap and then add in your fragrance and then your actives or whatever it is you want to add to your soap, and then pour it back into the mold. This will reduce the curing time. Why? Because you heated it up. By heating it up already, you have already encouraged saponification to completely take place. So that means there will be a shorter curing time, and also that means there will be less loss of fragrance. That means you can easily package it fast. That means you can easily take it to the market fast with your fragrance still sticking to it. Unlike the one that you do your normal cold process, okay, and then you have to cure for 4 weeks. Within those 4 weeks, you definitely lose some fragrance, especially we that are making handmade soap. And for the last one, how do we make Texapon? And as I said earlier on, I was taught this free of charge. I'm not sure I want to charge much for it. I might charge just about 500 or 1000. I don't have the time to make a practical video right now. I might just list out the recipe just the way I'm listing it. Some of this, just the way I listed out the soda soap recipe out now. I might just list out the recipe and then later on I will make the video. Right now, I don't know yet whether I should do it free of charge on YouTube, or either I should charge a little bit for it. And as I said earlier on, I won't charge much, even if I will charge. Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comment section below. If you want me to do it for you free, say free. Just type free. If you want me to do a practical video for you, let me know too. I can make a practical video, but it's just that for me right now, I don't have much time. That's why you see most of my videos these days are more of talking, talking, talking. I don't really have the time to be editing videos, even when I'm making soap, to edit and then start posting and all that. Okay, so thank you once again for being with us even to the end of this video. If you've stayed with us up to this point, wow, thank you very much. We are very, very grateful. Don't forget to follow us. We are on TikTok, we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, and we are here on YouTube, and we are always here for you. Thank you very much. Ciao. Bye.